to bring you part 1 of What If Naruto Was a Genius. And if you guys want more of this series, try and get this video to 200 likes and I'll upload part 2 as fast as I can. So let's enjoy this video together. We're going to start our What If off with the start of Naruto's birth and the Nine Tails attack. Naruto would have been birthed around this time, the same time Obito would have let the Nine Tails loose rogue on the village. As everything just like the original series, Naruto would have been sealed with half Kurama inside of him, and both Kushina and Minato both sacrificing their lives for the greater good of the village. As for whoever would raise Naruto, everything like this would have gone down the same. But the only difference would be here is no one's going to realize how different Naruto's going to be, just like the canon. As the moment Naruto is able to read or perceive things, walk, and at least here, he's able to learn stuff a little bit faster, as the third Hokage would have noticed this and took a shining to Naruto, as he would have watched Naruto for these couple of days, as he would have seen Naruto copying everything he sees all other people do, as Naruto sees nature for what it actually is, as the third Hokage would have got more and more intrigued, thinking he's like some of the people he would know, like the gentle soul of the first Hokage, and a lot like Minato as well, which is the fourth Hokage, like the genius and how everything Naruto is doing, as Naruto would have been set a couple of tasks when he was 3 years old, as he would have completed them with minimal ease. Skills like reading, writing, and learning how to do hand signs, which Naruto would have mastered in a couple of weeks. Around Naruto turned 4 years old, Hiruzen, the third Hokage, started to teach Naruto more and more advanced stuff, started to really push him. As for if Naruto would save Hinata, yes, that would have stayed like the original, but Naruto would have put up more fight against them. When Naruto turned around about 5, Hiruzen started to test Naruto with his stamina, strength, and chakra control. So he started to teach him Shadow Clone Jutsu, just to see how fast he would master it. With Hiruzen not knowing Naruto mastered it in under a couple of hours, when the normal person would take days to try and get this to master, as the third Hokage would have got a couple of Jonins to help with him, to teach him new fighting skills and to increase his stamina. Naruto would have been watched by the third Hokage more and more, thinking that Naruto would have been a genius, but all the geniuses have died out, he would have thought. But he would have had another thought: Orochimaru is long gone, same with Minato and the first and second Hokages, and also Itachi. Hiruzen would have just seen all of these geniuses into one, being Naruto, as Hiruzen would have set him a test for people who are over his age group, around about 7, 8 or 8, as Naruto would have watched these Jonins complete it in under a couple of minutes, as those Jonins make it seem like it was effortlessly easy, as Naruto would have looked at them taking this all in fully, as Naruto looked at Hiruzen nodding his head telling him he's ready. So Naruto, do you get a rough understanding what you have to do? Hiruzen said. Yes, I think so, Naruto said, as Naruto would have gotten ready into a running stance, as the third Hokage said 3, 2, 1, go. The moment Hiruzen said go, Naruto shot out, disappearing right in front of the Hokage like he's just vanished, as Naruto started to jump over the obstacles again and again and again. After 2 minutes of doing this, Naruto would have reached the end of the obstacles, standing right at the end, as the Hokage was shocked. As we cut to Hiruzen's point of view, as he saw Naruto and his speed and reaction time, it made him feel like it was his Minato all over again. It's like Minato got reincarnated inside of Naruto. In Hiruzen's mind, this felt like 20 minutes, but in the real world it felt like 2 minutes went by, as Naruto completed the test. Through that test, Naruto was jumping through everything, memorizing everything what the Jonins did, making it better, as Naruto memorized all the jutsus that we've been throwing at him: fireballs, wood style, even the shurikens that were being thrown at a 4-year-old boy, Naruto dodging them with minimal ease, them just scraping by him. Naruto using all the power he has and using it to its max potential, dodging everything in his way, reaching the end of the obstacle course. As all the Jonin's faces were dropped, their jaws was like loose toffee, literally just hanging on by the joints in their mouth. They were all shocked by Naruto's skill and precision, the way that he threw the kunai at the wall, blocking the jutsu from happening. As the third Hokage was thinking, only the people with the Sharingan could do that. This type of skill that Naruto just pulled off in the training exercise was that rivaling the third Hokage's time when he did it. The third Hokage has offered Naruto to live with him, as Naruto would have accepted this offer and walked with the Hokage back to the Hokage office so Naruto can get everything settled in. When he arrived, he was greeted with 2 Anbu standing outside of his door, as the third Hokage explained that these 2 Anbus would be his personal bodyguards while he's strolling around the Leaf Village. Mr. Third Hokage? Yes, Naruto? I just feel really bad because I really want to live at my own home. I don't feel like I'll basically be freeloading off of you, Naruto said. The third Hokage was shocked that a 4-year-old would speak to him like he understands. Is it true? Naruto said. What's true, Naruto? Is it true that the 4th Hokage died sealing the 9-tailed fox within me? Wait, how do you know about that? The third Hokage said. Well, when I walk around the village, I get stares and people and parents whispering about me, saying I'm a demon fox. I pick it up, I'm a demon, I'm a fox, I'm demon incarnate, Naruto was explaining. I hear this all the time, it's saddening. Since I've heard that, I've done research about what I am. Turns out I'm a Jinchuriki, am I correct? And turns out there's another 7 of me, or 8 more of me. That stupid librarian, she shouldn't have put this type of stuff in the library. Yes, Naruto, you are a 9-tails Jinchuriki. And me living with you, how would this help me? Naruto said. Well, you'd be more protected, and you won't have to deal with these people screaming villain or demon fox, that type of stuff at you much anymore. And also you get more protection from the Anbu. Okay then, Naruto just walked in his room, falling asleep. As we do a couple of year time skip when Naruto's first day of the academy came around. Before Naruto went into the academy, when Naruto was around about 5, 6 to 7, Naruto was given scroll after scroll and trained consistently with the third Hokage to try and live up to his parents' legacy. And since he was 4 years old, he knew a lot of critical members in the village, like Danzo and everyone else. Naruto was just waking up for his first day of his training at his new school, as Naruto just woke up and started to get ready, as the third Hokage wished him a good day at his first day of school basically. As Naruto rushed out the door, jumping from building to building to get to his first class on time. When he arrived there, most of the people were staring at him. Most of the people were staring at him for his good looks and him being a prodigy, and most of them just looked at him in disgust. Everything from this point onwards is unscripted. I couldn't get the script done in time for this video to be recorded, so I do apologize. As Naruto was walking into his first lesson of the day, everything would have gone like the original people looking at him disgusted of what he is. People thinking he was a demon, but those are the only males that are thinking that. Most of the females like Sakura, Ino, and Hinata was both staring at him with loving intent, as one of them tried to sit next to them, this being Ino. So, your name's Naruto, Ino said. So, what are you doing sitting here? Why, is this your seat? Naruto replied. No. No. I was just wondering, that's all, because you're very talkative around these parts. You're famous, Ino said. Famous? How so? Oh, it's nothing. Sorry for me bringing it up. From just like the original, everything would have gone the exact same. Naruto would have been tested on his Shadow Clone Jutsu, him passing in this timeline, with everyone else getting the exact same grade with no one failing. I was going to skip ahead to where Naruto and everyone else is getting a team assignment done. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura were the ones who stayed behind, just like the original timeline. Them just sitting there waiting for a certain someone to arrive. As 2 hours went by and their team person, sorry, I can't remember what it's called, came through the door with nothing falling on their head because Naruto is not childish like the original. As the teacher introduced himself as Kakashi. After when he did that, he told them all to meet him up at the top of the roof, as he disappeared in a cloud of smoke, only leaving a piece of log behind. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura both went up to the roof to see Kakashi waiting for them on the stairs reading a book that he likes reading. As Kakashi would have told them all to introduce himself, the only thing that will be changing in this timeline is Naruto's explanation about being Hokage and how he would change the village into the village that he wants to imagine, making it more peaceful and less corrupt than what it is at the moment. As Kakashi wants to know how it was corrupt. As Naruto explained how Donzo, what he was doing was wrong. How he was trying to sway the council into making the third Hokage more and more weak as the time went on with his power. As Kakashi explained to them, today we will be doing a dumbbell test. They have to try and get the belt off of him before they reach a certain timer. As Kakashi would have told them this and they would all gotten ready. As Naruto would have put out a plan, but Sasuke would have ignored it. But Sakura would have took it in stride, as their plan would have gone off as a success, Naruto grabbing one bell while Sasuke is grabbing the other. As Naruto would have gotten the understanding of this test, Naruto would have given the other bell to Sakura to show they will be doing teamwork, as that will be the end of the bell testing arc. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.